Welcome to the Screamatorium. Come in. Make yourself at home. But be warned, this creepy chamber is not for the faint of heart. You may actually find yourself dying to get out.
Gentlemen, it is that time of the show where we like to give away fabulous prizes just for listening. Of course, we're talking about the October Gruesome Giveaway sponsored by Screamline Studios. Please go to screamlinestudios.com and check out their fine line of basically everything. Well, you know how this works. We put a question out there. We ask you to listen to the show, get an answer to the question, email it to us, and we randomly select somebody out of the hundreds of thousands of people who enter. And we do have a potential caller and possible winner on the line. Potential caller on the line, what is your name? Where are you located?
This is Stuffer White from Salisbury, North Carolina.
Stuffer White, Salisbury, North Carolina. Okay, I assume you know how this works because you did enter the contest and provided us information. I believe the gruesome giveaway for the month of October was a real simple one, and it was this. Name one of the home haunts listed on the previous show's Round Table of Terror.
Well, I tried to remember the other one, but it was just too incredibly long, so I went with Backwoods Oddities.
Backwoods Oddities is one of them up in Waverly, Ohio. Not too shabby a haunt from what I hear. Congratulations, Stuffer White, Salisbury, North Carolina. You are the October Gruesome Giveaway winner here on the Big Scary Show.
Thank you, Drew.
Absolutely. Anything that you want to plug? You got a haunt-related business, service product, work at a haunt, own a haunt?
I have a virtual haunt. It's a virtual haunt on internet radio. It's on Spreaker.com called the Screamatorium.
Screamatorium, what's the website?
www.spreaker.com. You can just,
Excellent.
the keywords, search the show Screamatorium.
Excellent. Sounds like a lot of fun. We'll have to go and give that a listen, as should everybody listening to this show. Well, once again, Stuffer White, if you'll hold on the line, we'll get some mailing information to you and ship you a fabulous prize. Looks like it's going to be a Meat Mangler prop, courtesy of Screamline Studios again. I want to thank you for listening. Please tell your friends to listen, and everybody else out there, we've got another gruesome giveaway coming in the month of November, so listen for your chance to win here on The Big Scary Show.
If I had a hammer, I'd hammer in the morning, I'd hammer in the evening, all over this land.
Yes, boys and girls, as Halloween is approaching and the Screamatorium is coming up on us, this is the Meat Mangler prop that I actually won last year on the Big Scary Show. Look at it. Looks like it's already done some business. Or the old Jason... Oh, wait. Meat Mangler prop. But I won this last year from the Big Scary Show. Check their show out, bigscaryshow.com. Over and out. Sugar Britches has dressed up for Halloween. What are you, Sugar Britches? What are you supposed to be? He did this all on his own. Sugar Britches says, I'm groceries for Halloween. That's your costume? That's your Halloween costume? Cool, man. You are groceries. Groceries aren't very scary. It is kind of weird. You're almost like a cat mummy because you're having difficulty walking and stuff. From the Screamatorium, we want to thank everyone who listened. We hope to see you next year. Good night. Well, here's our creepy Screamatorium looking lights. That's kind of weird. Yep. So here we are, pretty much. I may have it looking like this on Halloween, except I'm going to decorate. We're going to have some stuff over here, and hopefully I'll have a decent situation here. But yeah, that looks pretty badass actually with the lights like that. Haunting in the dark. The Screamatorium is alive and howling. We have just a bit more ambience going on this time, thanks to a quick trip to Walmart. I really don't know how that's coming off on here looking. But that is not quite what I wanted. I wanted the fire and ice light. That's alright, I guess. Pretty disorienting, I will say. All right, boys and girls, it is Tuesday, October 27th, and we are at the Screamatorium. As you can see, we're getting a little bit more action, a little bit more atmosphere going on in the Screamatorium now. We have fog, we have the lights, we have the Atmos FX going on the television. We have my faithful friend back here. And we are haunting over here. Disturbing Spreaker. And finally, a little behind the scenes of Stuffer's World here at the Vape It Up studio. Yeah, TV and all that good stuff. Back here's where all my little magic tricks are. The light that makes the crazy lights on the ceiling is back here. Strategically placed on a cardboard box. The DVD player, which houses the Atmos FX DVD that's running to that, which we see playing right here, is right there. And of course, Mr. Fogger, which is all this is ran into the power strip, but Mr. Fog Machine is run cleverly behind all that, where I come around here. I was going to say, what should not be on, but it's on. And it's connected right here, so we can fog the place up fairly easily. Oh. You can see what that looks like real quickly. And only thing about the fogger is it kind of gets in the way of the lights. You can't really tell it right there, but it does. But that's okay. So here we are, again, Tuesday, October 27th, 2015. And the Screamatorium is doing its thing. Yes, sir. This is the Screamatorium Jack-o'-lantern, freshly carved today by yours truly. And he serves as now the Screamatorium and Vape It Up Jack-o'-lantern. It is Saturday, October 31st. It is Halloween. We are at the Vape It Up Studios, which this year has also subbed as the Screamatorium. The time, about 20 after 4. Oh, it's 4:20. Hey, man, it's 4:20. Here's a daylight shot of the pumpkin. I just think the pumpkin is very cool. This year's jack-o'-lantern is absolutely fantastic, along with the trademark scary snake. We are ready to go over here. Here's our behind-the-scenes look. This is, for those of you who remember, of course, the official hammer of the Screamatorium. I won that 2 years ago from the Big Scary Show on their gruesome giveaway. And an official look at the mouse pad again.
To be driving, and it's Halloween too.
Okay, so we're in preparation for the Screamatorium, and I saw a YouTube video, a YouTube project that I decided to try. And basically what I took is a set of orange Halloween lights underneath all this. This is just a couple cans of grape stuff, which you can get at Walmart. It's the foam crack filler stuff. Pretty much dries on contact, pretty close to it anyway. Grabbed some sticks out of the woods to make it look like a fire, and then went around it with some black and some red spray paint. So the original color was about like that, and you got your kind of burnt looking area, and then you have the red for all that. So I thought, okay, that's pretty cool, but I wondered how it was going to look, and so I'm going to show you how it looks. And it turns out this was a pretty gnarly setup, if I can find the lights here. How about that? Go around front here and see that we definitely have created the illusion of glowing coals. Underneath all that are the orange Halloween lights. Lights it up perfectly. I don't know exactly how it's coming off on video, but I think it's pretty neat. And it'll definitely provide some atmosphere in the Screamatorium 2016. Not real sure what to do with it, but I like it. It's kind of neat. And you can probably see, well, you get a shot of it with a little bit of backlight, but not. Yeah. So yeah, you can see now sort of what it looks like, which is pretty cool. And now real quickly to get a shot of this table. Now, as you can see, this is during the Screamatorium. We fast forwarded a couple weeks. But to get a shot of this table, a before and after shot on the demonstration here, as you can see now, I went around it and painted the base with spray paint all the way around, so it looks all nice and neat. You don't see those ugly beige corners sticking out. Excuse me. I also went and put more black, so, and you can kind of see the cord there, but you're not supposed to be able to. But yeah, so now that's what it looks like. It looks more like a burnt fire, and with the lights off, it looks like that. So yep, I'm super stoked, tickled about the fire, the glowing coals pit. Pretty cool. girls, it is Monday, October 31st. It is Halloween. We are at the Screamatorium. It is about 15 after 6. The Screamatorium Halloween party is going on right now on the air. But at 7 o'clock, it will be time to turn it up, go full blown. The Screamatorium will be haunting Halloween night. It's here, boys and girls. Happy Halloween.
Welcome to the Screamatorium. Please excuse the mess. We had a little decapitation a few moments ago.
Oh boy, what a night to be driving. And it's Halloween too. Oh, it's creepy.
Halloween night at the Screamatorium, and we are alive and howling. Yes, sir. Here's our behind the scenes of the Screamatorium in the daytime. We have a few things to fix today before things get started. One would be the black back there, which is basically just dollar store tablecloth. A couple of them sort of patched together. but that is kind of coming undone, and we also have a few issues like these that come from a certain feline who is not in here right now, but we have that, which I think is kind of cool. Not really sure what we're going to do with it. There it is. Ooh. Along with this, which, you know, one of those where you hold it a different way and then it turns into hopefully the feline culprit that ruined the old one will leave the new one alone. Okay, so after all that, we got the wall patched up. Looks decent. So that's ready to go. We managed to do this with the ceiling fan, complete with a snake. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can see the snake. Yeah, snake. Got that. Managed to get that wall blacked out and get Scary Face there. Got a strobe up there that we're hopefully will do that some good. Managed to add a little bit of life to this scene in here. And we managed to get the Screamatorium 2017 Jack-o'-lantern carved. rodents in the Screamatorium. Live rodents in the Screamatorium. Halloween at the Screamatorium. This is the Screamatorium Halloween party on the air right now. We do this every year, usually 5 to 7 o'clock. Play 2 hours of Halloween music, and then at 7 o'clock, the Screamatorium will be ready to roll. All these guys are ready. Looks good. Ready for some haunting. It's Halloween at the Screamatorium. The calm before the storm. Spider webs. Look how realistic they are. We even have a realistic spider. girls, I present to you the Screamatorium Jack-O-Lantern 2018.
Walking in the land late one night, my eyes beheld him.
Welcome to the Screamatorium.
Turn repeats cuts because it drops so slowly. It would take many minutes for the needle to cut the wound. Down slowly, down. It took a crazy pleasure trying to figure out its speed. To the right, to the left, far and wide I laughed. And how the thought. Down slowly, slowly down.
Now we have our not so scary behind the scenes daytime lights on look at the Screamatorium. I would like to show the official hammer of the Screamatorium. I have shown this on past videos, but this is a meat mangler prop that came from Screamline Studios, courtesy of the Big Scary Show. Check the Big Scary Show out, bigscaryshow.com. I won this on their gruesome giveaway a number of years back now, but it remains the official hammer of the Screamatorium. Here's the new fog machine that about a week and a half after I bought it, the remote control stopped working. And as luck would have it, I misplaced the receipt, so they wouldn't take it back. Luckily there is a manual button, so I still can fog the place up. It's just not as convenient. I have a lot of effects lights on the roof. That one's cool because it's colored. It really makes the clown pop. Taters laying on the glowing coals fire pit. For those who did not see the video explaining this, it's basically just orange Halloween lights under a glob of great stuff and spray paint. So as you can see, it's about 5 o'clock. We've got about 2 hours to go, and then we will be doing some haunting. I think the ghouls are ready. It's Halloween at the Screamatorium. It is 4:30 in the afternoon right now, but at 6 p.m. the Screamatorium Halloween party will begin, which consists basically of 2 hours of music, spooky, cool, party type music, and then at 8 o'clock the Screamatorium goes full tilt for our Halloween night horror-thon. You don't want to miss this. Check it out. Halloween night at Spencer Tower. People going about their regular business. Meanwhile, inside, there are more hideous things. It's Halloween at the Screamatorium.
This year we have 2 Screamatorium jack-o'-lanterns for 2019. Here's the first one. Here is the second one. Looking all bright and shiny. Okay, so here we have our daytime behind-the-scenes look at the Screamatorium. This is the foyer, as it were. Of course, the old, reliable, glowing coal spire pit illusion that we created back in 2016. Normally that is a flaming tiki torch, but right now it's just a regular light bulb. There is Mini Jack, and a little bookshelf of terror up here that will have candles and all sorts of other things. I guess I could show this again. I think I show this pretty much every year on a Screamatorium video, but this is our Meat Mangler prop from Screamline Studios. Won this a number of years ago from the Big Scary Show on one of their gruesome giveaways, and yep, it's a rubber prop, but that thing looks awesome. So we make our way down the big scary hallway, which is not so scary right now, but you can see a couple things in the daylight. Some of the doors are covered up with spooky designs. This one has seen better days because Sugar Britches really likes to get into this room, and he likes to do things like that. And to the right we just have Blackout and Creepy Cloth. More Creepy Cloth. Chains for bondage and humiliation. Oh, that makes a nice noise. More scary signs. This tapestry, which we've had for years, it used to go behind the desk, and this year it makes a great addition to the spooky hallway. This was going to be a scene originally, but I've got too much of my crap back here, so basically I just mounted a strobe back here, and it really looks cool at night. You get the effect of it flashing on this, which is, you know, super cool. And now we make our way into Studio Spooky 7G, where the Screamatorium does its thing. A daytime look at the spider rally. We have Mama Spider, and she's got a ton of children. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. This, ladies and gentlemen, is Crutter. He is one of our clowns. He came to us last year, and he is definitely cool. He has this perfect light up there that just makes him pop every time, and it's great. Here is Ghouliel, the ghoul friend, who has been with us, I think, since 2016, along with Mr. Scully, Ed the Talking Head, our other clown, which his name is Sam. He also came to us last year. This guy goes way back. This is Frederick Fortunato, and he's been with me probably 12 or 13 years doing these things, so yeah. Here we have Mr. Jumping Jack Flash. This guy is the man. I got to show you in the daylight what this guy does, because it is awesome. Looks better at night, but man, no flames. Igor's skeleton is on the on-air light. And we are getting set up and ready for another fun-filled night of fright. Yeah! It is Thursday, October 31st, 2019. It is Halloween, and we are in the Screamatorium. This is how we do things here on Halloween night. Back here, in the heart of where it all goes down, we're having the Screamatorium Halloween party, playing some nice tunage, and then at 8 p.m. tonight, the Screamatorium will be ready for a full-on night of fright. Let's check it out.
Our
night to be driving. And it's Halloween, too. Oh, it's creepy. Oh, man, when I get to be back at home, snug and warm. It is Halloween.
Halloween night. A very dark, cloudy, and now chilly Halloween night. Oh! It is Halloween night at the Screamatorium. Halloween selfie! Oh, ho, 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 ho.
For the astronomical centers of the world. Professor, may I begin our questions?
Any time, Mr. Scott.
Professor.
Bells here are ringing to warn the people to evacuate the city as Martians approach. Estimated in the last 2 hours, 3 million people have moved out along.
For sure. But he was never seen again. Shall we go in?
scared? Welcome to the Screamatorium.
Well, it's daytime in the Screamatorium. It is Saturday, October 31st. It is Halloween. It's about 3 o'clock right now. And at 5 o'clock we'll be doing the Halloween party, of course. And we'll be on all night, so we'll see what happens. We have Mr. Scully with his trick-or-treat bowl. All these guys are ready to go. Crowder's ready to go. Sam, you gotta love Sam's placement this year. I just like it where he's like, "No, sir, you cannot pass." Where in reality, he's just hiding a bunch of crap back there. I wanted to show the new fog machine this year. It's kind of cool where the hands are all wrapped around it. Shuggy says happy Halloween. Meow. Here is where the pumpkin would be if we had a real pumpkin. And unfortunately, I waited too long, and they were all out. So, you know, no real pumpkin this year. It kind of sucks. No official Screamatorium 2020 jack-o'-lantern. Kind of like the year 2020, huh? But we do have this guy and this guy, Jumpin' Jack Flash, who is not on right now, but he will be on later tonight. And the Screamatorium Halloween party is going on with this, the jump to the left in time warp. And we are in hour number 2 of what's going to be a 12-hour marathon. Full moon on a Halloween night. Tonight to have 2 of our horror masters that have contributed to the Screamatorium for a number of years now, Mr. Doug Landis and Dave Davis. We're listening to Dave Davis right now. We're going to hear Duck later on tonight. Oh,
we're in Studio 7G right now on Halloween night. Let's see what's up. Yeah, she follows you with her eyes.
Reinforced by 3 machines from the Morristown cylinder, 6 altogether. 1 machine partially crippled. Believed hit by shell from Army gun in Watchung Mountains. Guns now appear silent. A heavy black fog hanging close to the earth of extreme density, nature unknown. No sign of heat ray. Enemy now turns east, crossing Passaic River into the Jersey marshes.
The moon is almost full, and it is October, and it is finally chilly out here tonight, so now it finally feels like October.
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
Stop it! You're ignorant.
They're coming for you, Barbara.
Stop it! You're acting like a child.
They're coming for you. Look, there comes one of them now.
Looky here, what can we do with this? Stay tuned. Welcome to the Screamatorium. Well then. Alright, it is time for our annual behind-the-scenes Screamatorium tour. This year on the Bookshelf of Terror, a candle that smells way too strong. We just put another layer of this. Those of you who paid any attention to the old videos, we just used to have it like that. You could see those lights completely through it, whereas this now gives a little more of an air of mystique about the deal. While we're here, I would be remiss if I did not show this again. The official hammer of the Screamatorium from the big scary show, of course. The meat mangler prop. This is what the hallway looks like in the daytime this year. In this room, which is a room that is new to the Screamatorium this year, we have our little jack-o'-lantern friend, we have a nice little screensaver, and we have our ghost girl. A little bit of creepiness in the background. And then we can get her audio going. And so now that room is pretty much armed and ready to go, except for the red light there. A lot of the same characters, some chains, that same tapestry. Anyone that remembers the light from the Vape Shop videos, 2016 I think, this thing just died. So we see Ed the Talking Head on the glowing coals fire pit illusion, along with Frederick Fortunato and Mini Jack. Ed wants to say hello. This is the daytime look. Everybody's here. The same usual suspect cast of characters. Ghouliо, Crutter, Sam, Jumpin' Jack Flash, who was over here, but I'll show you that over here, as of today, we have the official Screamatorium Jack-O-Lantern 2021, freshly carved as of today. He hasn't even been lit yet. Tonight will be his virgin lighting. Scully, of course, and the Igor skeleton. Everybody's here, all ready to do a little haunting, that's all. Almost forgot to show the fog machine and its little strategic hiding place back here. That way we can fog the place up. And I like it because it comes up right next to Crutter. And of course makes him look a little extra evil. What do you say? Ah! Yes. And yes, you say that too, don't you? Ah! And Ghulio the Ghoul Friend, I have to give her the opportunity to say something. She is normally not armed while the Screamatorium is in full force, just because the audio is so loud and her trigger is so sensitive that she's going off every 3 seconds. But this is what she has to say. She's been waiting for you. And now the inaugural lighting of the Screamatorium Jack-O-Lantern 2021. Put the lid on. There we are. Looks pretty cool. It is Sunday, October 31st. It is Halloween, and we are in the Screamatorium. It is early. It is coming up on 5 o'clock. And as we always do, we have some spooky party music coming up. And the cast of characters is ready to go. Ghulio decided she wanted to go in the corner, and I think she looks really, really nice there. So we'll see how she looks after things get started. But we are ready for Screamatorium Halloween night. So as the sun sets in Salisbury, North Carolina on Halloween night, the Screamatorium is alive and howling. Let's go check it out. Halloween night at the Screamatorium. It is a very chilly Halloween night with no moon in sight.
Actually find yourself dying to get out.
Oh boy, what a night to be driving. And it's Halloween too. Oh, it's creepy.
It is Halloween night at the Screamatorium.
We return you until then.
I love Julio up there with the mask on. She always wants to wear a mask on Halloween.
Closing in on an old metal tube. A tub, rather. Well, wait, that wasn't a shadow. It's something moving. Solid metal. Kind of a shield-like affair rising up out of the cylinder. Going higher and higher. What? It's standing on legs. Actually rearing up on a solid metal frame.
I've been thinking about the sewers. Under New York, they're miles and miles up.
Oh boy. Oh, hey Crutter. Well, we don't have any lights on, but I'm amazed I got all this done. Been working on it for a few days though, but this is the foyer to the Screamatorium. Got this TV in here that's going to be playing some spooky movies and the Atmos FX, all that good shizzle. And we don't have the curtain up yet. But we do have the hallway pretty much set up.
Skeletons and spider webs, jack-o'-lanterns and bats.
Got everybody pretty much where they're supposed to be. And that's really cool. Dee's even up there. Yeah, the D necklace on Scully. Pretty much all I have to show as of yet. But I was tickled about that. Well, the fog machine works.
And I bid you welcome, Mr. Potter.
Hey, check it out. You're watching a movie of me watching a movie of him watching a movie. So in here, the Screamatorium is going on. We're listening to A Nightmare on Elm Street, the original soundtrack from Charles Bernstein. And here, actually have Jason lives. We now have two pumpkins. One with a sim and one with a nut.
And the one, and the two, and the three.
Well, hello. I'm trying to figure out a way to do this, and I just thought of this. I've had this hand probably for over 20 years. Over 20 years, this thing has crawled around with me, and I have modified him just a little bit. You can see it's just a plastic thing. I think it was one of those that was attached to an arm that was, you know, a fake arm that's supposed to pop out of your trunk or something. I think we did a little spray paint. I thought, what if we do an autopsy on this and find out what this actually was? And right now it looks like a tampon. We're going to put that right there, and we're going to keep digging because I want to find out what some of this stuff is. Look, it's actually notebook paper. That's what I was wondering. It doesn't seem to have anything on it. This is actually notebook paper from 20 years ago that apparently I just crinkled up and threw in there. Okay, let's keep going. There's more. So let's take this out. And it's more notebook paper. Now, all I'm really trying to hope that something is actually written on, even if it's just scratched, throwaway. And it's probably not. Oh, it is! Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. This is old Screamatorium paper. This is not 20 years old. Look, it is 10 years old. How about that? Oh, I fleshed it out. I swear I did not plant this. Look at this. It's a okay, let's see. Sunday, October 7th, 2012. So this is 10 years old. The hand is a lot older than that, I promise, but it's a Screamatorium kind of log, but apparently something went wrong with it. And then now we have this. Wow, I'm so excited that we actually found something with something written on it. I think that's it. I think there's nothing else in here, and now so now I got to stuff all this back in here. I really don't want to unravel the tampon because the tampon kind of does the trick. If there's something in there, it needs to stay buried, right? But what we'll do, I guess, even with this, yeah, so this, I opened up a time capsule. I think what I was trying to do was open up a time capsule, and I kind of did. That's 10 years ago, right there. We're going to swat it back up and And the only reason that I did any of this back then is just to give this, because it is rubber and it's hollow. So the idea is to give it a little more strength and a little bit more oomph. Give it a little more Viagra. So I accidentally put the one from 10 years ago back in there, but that's okay. But I guess it's going to take it all to make it fit, and then you put the tampon in and then it looks like that. So that is the story of the bloody hand. No. Okay, it's pre-show at the Screamatorium, and I'm just actually documenting a few little things that I have done. As always, one layer just doesn't quite do the trick. It starts opening up a little too much. So now we put 2 layers up, and you know, the light's on and you can't even tell it, so that's awesome. This isn't a full-on behind-the-scenes tour, although hello Templeton! But I always have to show the meat mangler prop from Screamline Studios, ScreamlineStudios.com, courtesy of the Big Scary Show. Check them out. This is just an old shirt that I had, and it was hanging up, and I just thought the face looked cool. And right here is really just a boo hole anyway, because it's just a storage. We also added just a little bit more to the doorway into the actual Screamatorium studio. Spider up there. So the first cloth was already there, but on the inside it kind of just looked a little weird, and so I doubled it up with some of the tablecloth. I have fear flaps over this door, although they're not down yet, but now they are. This is basically just a black bed sheet. It blacks out the whole hallway, then it goes all the way down, and it just makes for a really even black look. And you would never even know there's a door there. We have Halloween chili slow cooking in the crock pot. Got fog problems? So the Screamatorium is about an hour and a half from getting started. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Oh.
This could be your last night among the living, and your first night
Welcome to the Screamatorium. Spinal Tap says smell the glove. I say smell the lid. Jack-o'-lantern number 2. It is Monday, October 31st. It is Halloween at the Screamatorium. We aren't on the air yet. We're going on at 5 o'clock for the Halloween party and all that good stuff. We don't have the lights quite set just yet. But as usual, Gulio decided she wanted to go in that corner. And I have a feeling she'll be donning that mask before the night is over. And we have some trick-or-treat for trick-or-treats. And I think we're ready for Halloween 2022. Oh, ho, 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 ho.
It's just a jump to the next.
Now playing at the Screamatorium. And in here, the soundtrack is playing on the Screamatorium.
Jack-o'-lantern, laugh, and laugh. It is Halloween. Boy, what a night to be driving. And it's Halloween, too. Oh, it's creepy. Oh, man, when I get to be back at home, snug and warm.
Halloween night at the Screamatorium. It's about 60 degrees on Halloween night at the Screamatorium. 2022. No moon in sight. Really kind of dark and creepy, which is, you know, perfect. And we're playing the Wolfman.
Bumpers, hubcaps, bullseye seal beam units, radiator grills, batteries, wire and cable, ignition systems, speedometers, instruments, tail lights, and many more. So remember, from bumper to tail light, you're always right with Autolite. Now, Autolite, standing 60,000 dealers and service stations everywhere, presents...
Statues of hideous ghouls and skeletons were decorating the wall.
I'll call Dr. Stone. A chill crept through my bones. It wasn't cold.
Well, this is as close as we're going to get to a behind the scenes this year. And there's everybody. We have Crutter, Julio, the Spider Rally, Samus, Ed the Talking Head, Frederick Fortunato, Scully, Igor, Jumpin' Jack Flash. There's Julio's mask that she doesn't have on yet. Mini Jack back there. And the Screamatorium Jack-o'-lantern 2023. So as usual, it's going on 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock will be the Halloween party. And 8 o'clock is the Screamatorium. Happy Halloween, boys and ghouls.
It is Halloween today.
Yep.
This is a good Halloween song.
Yeah, it is.
Is Zombie Flat a good Halloween song?
Yeah, we'll listen to it in a little bit.
Okay. You're right. It is Halloween.
Yep.
Really right. Every day it's Halloween.
To be driving. And it's Halloween, too. Oh, it's creepy.
It's Halloween night at the Screamatorium.
First we take you to the battery of the 22nd floor.
I believe at that moment the animal and I shared the same emotion. Joy of finding another living being.
Good night. Sleep well.